HHP. ACS engine 601. Yeah, another one. A new ACS-64 number 603. And here he comes. Oh! Here we got what's supposed to be Amtrak train 92 running later than usual, coming up with an ACS-64 coming through. Yep, train 92 to Silver Star flying north. ACS-64 number 600. I finally got a complete set again. More trains or action to come. Here we got Northeast Regional 173 coming by Cornwells Heights. It's an ACS-64. I can tell because of the bright LED lights on it. Tripping by, we got engine 601. Actually, it's leading 97. That's train 97 to Silver Star, Silver Meteor headed south. That was my mistake. That's the Silver Meteor. No, Silver Star that is. More trains in action to come. We got Regional 71 coming in with an ACS leading. ACS engine 602 coming in. We got more trains and more action to come, even with the other freight still moving. Here we got ACS 603 leaving. So I think it's the 19 Regional Crescent train 20 leaving. Exactly what it is. In a few hours, we'll be catching its return southbound trip. More trains to come. We're hoping we didn't miss train 43 out. More to come. Here we got a regional coming south. It's an ACS. It's up the local track. It's got to be 178, I think. ACS 604. Beautiful horn action. More to come. Here we have the new ACS-64 pulling in to Cornwells Heights here. This is engine number 605 pulling in. An up close and personal rare shot to do. Here we got Amtrak Regional 196 coming north. Just after the Carolinian came through. ACS leading because we can tell the bright lights on it. Coming up. He's the only other one due through the area here right now. And here he comes. And it's ACS 606. ACS 64 606. Taking off. More trains to come. Here we got Northeast Regional 131 coming in, being led by ACS 64 number 607. Coming in. Just a few minutes late. And right behind him is the NJT train. Here we got Amtrak Silver Meteor train, the late Silver Meteor train, being led by ACS 64 608. Here we got what's supposed to be Regional 131 coming in. It's an ACS 64 leading, which it is, the regional, because I can tell the Amfleet 1 cars. On the point, we got ACS engine 609 leading this regional into Philadelphia. .609 leading this regional in. Our next train is going to be the Cardinal, which we usually never get at any time, usually. This train will be coming in, going to Chicago from New York. We'll catch them as we see them. Here we got Amtrak Regional 186 coming by Cornwells Heights, ACS 64 leading. We just had 637 and 638 running a three-car Amfleet 1 test train. One of them was a cafe, flying through here, headed south. It was a surprise to see since we've never seen that around here. Oh, sorry. As he's coming on by on a bit of a restriction. It's not zipping by as they usually go fast. We got ACS 640! No, 610, sorry. More action to come. They're being slowed going north for some reason. More action to come. Here we got Amtrak train 97, the Silver Meteor, coming south. ACS leading this train. We got ACS and ACS 64 engine 611 leading this train into 30th Street. He's got 3 Viewliner sleeper cars on him, a dining car, and 3 Viewliner sleeping cars headed south. Nice. Along with the double door baggage car. More trains, more action to come. Here we go. got Regional 163 being led by an ACS-64. We're going to see which ACS-64 this is that's coming in. Looks like to be 613 or 612. ACS-64 engine 612 coming in. I've gotten the complete set from 11 to 20 here. More trains, more action to come. Here we got ACS-64 613 leading to north. Say about not even 30 minutes, about a half hour late at the most. Mostly Amfleet 2s. I heard the no dining car, 2 Viewliners, and the baggage. ACS-64 613 leading that train. More trains, more action to come as we're here. More to come. Here we got Amtrak Regional Train 99 coming in, ACS leading. What ACS do we got on the point today for 99? Looks to be 614. Yes, it is. Took a guess at that one. ACS engine 614 bringing in 99. We're just waiting on 98 to come out, and we'll see what else happens. More trains to come. Here we got an ACS-64 leading Regional 153 south to south to DC. We got ACS engine 615 leading this regional. More trains, more action to come as they keep flying in and out. More to come. Here we got Regional 194 leaving. ACS engine 616 leading. Regional 194 north. Running late by like 20 to 30 minutes late. Running a half hour late. ACS-64 616 leading. More trains, more action. Here we got Amtrak train. I'm going to make sure of this. Yep, this is 42. The Pennsylvanian with ACS-64 617 leaving. This train originally brought the Pennsylvanian in. I don't know what happened to my camera at that time. They were going to record the segment of the video, the engine coming in, so we did the best we could with what we got. So he's leaving with the Pennsylvanian going north to New York on time. Regional 194 is said to be estimated here already, estimated in the station already. Problem is, he hasn't departed yet. So we're hoping we can get him in time, alright? Let's see what we can get. More action to come. S525 is now in the pit. Now waiting for 513. More to come. Here we got Regional 143 being led by an ACS-64 coming in. On the point, we have ACS-618. ACS engine 618 leading this regional into 30th Street. We got a bit of a break before we get some more trains leaving. More to come. Here we have ACS 619 leaving with, I'm not sure which train this is. It's got to be a regional. I'm not sure if this is it's a regional. Not sure which one though. But ACS 619 leaving with the regional out of 30th Street. More action to come. Here we got a Keystone headed south. Cat car 9645 and ACS 620. Headed down. More action to come. ACS 621. Regional 137, ACS 621. More to come. Here we got another Amtrak train headed south. This side of 2171 or 175. It's 175 because it's an ACS. Cool. ACS 622. Zipping by. Regional 175 headed south. I think that was 622, that was the engine on it. I'll have to review it. We still got two down, two to go. We're waiting for 2173 and 774, and that's it. And then we're calling it quits for tonight. More to come yet with two more. Here we got Keystone train 649 coming into Cornwells Heights. 4 minutes late. It's scheduled to be on time into Philadelphia 30th Street Station. ACS 64 leading. ACS 64 leading. We got ACS 623. With cat car 9644 trailing behind. More trains, more action to come. Here we got Amtrak Northeast Regional Train 173 coming in. Forgive the wind, it just got all of a sudden extremely windy out here. We got an ACS 64 leading. See which one we got. ACS 624. 624 leading, 173 south. More action to come. Here we got Amtrak train 20 to Crescent coming north. ACS 64 leading. ACS 625. Flying north, more to come. Here we got another Amtrak train coming north. Trying to figure out which one this is. I'm not sure if it's, unless it's 137, I don't know. But no, its origin would be Trenton, not 30th Street destination. It's a regional. It's probably got to be regional 196. 196 with engine 626. Regional with 626, sorry. Probably 196. Catch more action as it comes. Coming into Cornwells here, we got a Keystone train 649 with an ACS leading. Pulling into Cornwells Heights here for a stop as it's scheduled. We got ACS-64 627. With cab car 9650 trailing. More trains, more action to come. Here we got Keystone train 646 coming south. ACS-64 leading. ACS-628. Cab car 9636. 628 with 9636. More trains, more action to come from here. Here we got an Amtrak train, the regional, coming north. ACS-64 629. And cab car 9632, that was the Keystone. Yes, finally got him. More to come. Here we got Pennsylvania train 42 coming north with an ACS-64 leading. As he's approaching, we got ACS-64 number 630. Just had ACS-64 630 lead the train 42 north. More trains, more action to come. Here we got Keystone train 654 coming in. The ACS-64 on it. Super bright lights. We got ACS-64 631 and cab car 9650. We had 631 and 9650. More action to come. Here we got an ACS-64 heading up the track. An Amtrak train. This should be train 92. If not, then it's probably 650 finally. He's making its way north. No, it's 92. It's a Silver Star. ACS-64 leading. '92 with ACS-64 632. 632 leading 92 north. More trains, more action to come.
Waiting for the Jackson liner 405.
Here we got an Amtrak Interceptor train race here at Cornwells. Well, Amtrak's winning this one, and he just lit me up pretty bright. It's an ACS 633! It's 633!
633 ACS-64.
I finally got 633! Leading the regional south! More, we'll get to set the train next with more action yet to come. Coming down what I think is supposed to be crossing train 19, which it looks like it is. Yeah, it is. Here we got the crossing train 19 coming south. ACS-64 leading, and it's not the veterans unit this time. We got ACS-64 number 634. Leading the crescent south. More action to come. Here we got what is Northeast Regional Train 138 coming in, coming by Cornwells Heights here. Bright LED lights from the ACS engine. Gonna see if we can try and get the horn, hit the horn for us. ACS 635! ACS 635 on Regional 138 going north. More action to come. Here we got Amtrak Northeast Regional Train 152 coming north, headed to Newark. ACS 64 leading. We got ACS-64 636 in revenue service. Headed north. More trains, more action to come. Here we got Northeast Regional Train 127 coming south with an ACS-64 leading. We got word that Train 94 is ahead of Regional Train 94 is ahead of Regional Train 148. 94 is running over an hour late. Here we got 127 with 637. 127 with 637 in service. More trains, more action to come with 94 and 148 and 9745 and 9756. More to come. Here we got Northeast Regional Train 193 coming into the station here. ACS-64 leading. It's 636, 638. ACS-64 638 that brought it into the train. Catch on as he leaves. Here we got what is supposed to be the Amtrak test train coming back to Philadelphia, being led by an AM7. Actually, ACS-64. ACS-64 636. 639. 636 and 639 being tested on the Keystone Line. More action to come. Here we got set the train, Trenton train 9747 running late by almost 10 minutes.
Train 5791 to Trenton has been reported a problem.
Ooh! Here we got a regional on the local track here. 640! Shit! That was ACS-64 640. Here we got 456. 455 and 292 on 9747 to Trenton. More action to come. Here we got Acela Express train 2172 coming north. We are also keeping a close eye out for regional train 129 and Acela train 2167. Yo!
Oh, shit.
Here comes regional 129! 641! And the Acela with 2016 and 2038! We just had a nice meet here. Two-way meet with 2167 due next. More to come. Here we got Amtrak train 19 with ACS-64 642 leading it. The salute to our veterans engine leading train 19 south. 642. 642 leading train 19. More action to come from here with 98 due. Here we got a Keystone bypassing the SEPTA train.
On action.
We got 9635 and 643. ACS-64 643. And here goes the SEPTA train with railcar 706, 732, 835, and 836. All taken off. We had a bypass meet here. More trains, more action to come here from Cornwells. There's Amtrak train 652 with count car 9651 and ACS-64 644. More trains, more action to come.
With a non-started time. 6.5%.
Here we got Amtrak train, Carolinian train 80 coming north late by Cornwells here. ACS-64 leading. Over an hour late. We got ACS-64 645. We just got 645 on 80 heading north. More action to come. Here we got Amtrak Keystone train 663 headed south. Actually westbound. ACS-64 646. Oh no, this is a regional. That was a regional, not a Keystone. We thought it was a Keystone. It said it's a regional. Catch more as we get more.
Looks like it's diesel too.
Yep. Yeah, here we got NJT train, and this is the 418 arrival, which is 422 one, which is 4678.
What number is it?
4678.
That's not 46.
No, the train
number.
Oh yeah, I'll get that in a minute. But we just had regional 156 with the EM7934.
Those comments are freaking clean. They are.
45, 16 or 15 it looks like. 16, 45, 16, yeah. Yeah, ALP 45 DP 45 16 pulling in. Both cars 5370, 5563, 5353, 5349, 5431, and 6035. And hey, 647.
47, 8.
AEM 76 ACS-64 647. Our first time we're getting this engine.
Same here. What did I tell you? I told you it was in service.
Where's 646?
Yeah. The number was...
Which one is it? What's he pulling?
That's Keystone. He's leaving. Alright.
9649.
I have a model of that car.
Oh, you do?
Here we got cab car 9649 with AEM with ACS-64 647 taking off with Keystone train.
That's a rebuilt cab car.
Recently, I was at a Ocean Curve. Yeah, actually, that was
The number was...
I don't know which train this is, but we'll figure it out. More action to come. Here we got ACS-64 648 with Regional 162 pulling in to Trenton here. More action to come. It's 649!
Holy shit!
Is it really?
Yeah!
649!
Here we got ACS-64 649 leading the train 97 into 30th Street. Yeah!
649! Number 997.
The Silver Meteor coming in.
Yes, it is.
It sounds like the brakes are getting stuck. Train 97, the Silver Meteor coming in. And it's got a graffiti airplane too!
Speedy.
Hey, look at that! That last amplitude looks like it had a bit of discoloration.
More to go.
More action to come. Here we got a Keystone train coming in. 30th Street cab car leading. In the yard also 620 has detached from its two cars. From what they were looking at, we don't know. Back to the Keystone. Cab car that's leading is...
No, 9643.
Yeah, cab car 9643 leading this train into 30th Street. And I think that's either 650 or 660. Looks like to me like 650. Yep, ACS-64 650. Leading this train into 30th Street. And pushing this train towards. Here's 657! ACS-64 650 meets 657, and 657's leading a regional north on its way out, and I think that's one of the engines that I needed to catch, and I finally got, leading that regional north out 657. More action to come. Here we got Northeast Regional Train 186 coming north. ACS-64 leading. Due to an incident in the parking lot, we will not be having the engineer hit his horn. Oh, the Keystone 9643 651 and... I don't know what the engine number is, but we'll hope to get it from Tony. More to come. Here we got Northeast Regional Train 193 pulling into Cornwells Heights here, stopping here. ACS-64 652 leading. Catch more as he's leaving. Here we got Northeast Regional 195 coming by, ACS-64, 653. 653 leading this train. More trains, more action to come, and I think that was one engine I needed. More to come. Here we got Amtrak ACS-654. I finally got Amtrak ACS-64 654. Leading 92. I finally got Amtrak ACS-64 654, leading train 92 from Miami to New York. Running about on time, maybe a little late today of its usual consist, but I've been finally looking for 654, and I finally have her. Now there's only one engine left, and that's the final one, 670, to get. More trains, more action to come here from 30th Street, as it's a great Monday. More to come. Here we got Amtrak Keystone Train 667 coming south, cab car leading. Cab car 9640 and 655. And ACS-64 655 trailing, pushing the train south. More action to come. Here we got Amtrak train 19, the crossing coming south. ACS-64 leading. That ACS-64 656. Headed south with 19. More action to come. Here we got a Keystone train coming in, 30th Street, cab car leading. In the yard also, 620 has detached from its two cars. From what they were looking at, we don't know. Back to the Keystone. Cab car that's leading is
No, 9643.
yeah, cab car 9643 leading this train into 30th Street. And I think that's either 650 or 660. Looks like to me like 650. Yep, ACS-64 650. Leading this train into 30th Street. And pushing this train 30th. There's 657! ACS-64 650 meets 657, and 657's leading a regional north on its way out, and I think that's one of the engines that I needed to catch, and I finally got, leading that regional north out, 657. More action to come. Here we got Northeast Regional coming through Cornwells. ACS-64 leading, this is Regional 148 coming north. Sorry. ACS-64 658. Northeast Regional 148 with 658 leading. More action to come. There goes 92 with ACS-64 659 leading it. I had a feeling it was coming up and it was blocked by the Deceptor train. I heard it just in time to pull the plug, so lovely. But there goes 92. We just got 92 just at the last minute, luckily. And we're still waiting on 97 to arrive into New York. It's so far over 2 hours late arriving into New York. There's some sort of issues going on that they can't get it in. So, don't know what's going on. More action to come. Here we got Northeast Regional Train 146 coming north. ACS-64. We got 661. 661 leading this train north. More trains, more action to come. Here we got an Amtrak train coming to south. ACS-64 leading. Don't know what train this is. We think it's a regional. We don't know. We'll find out. ACS-64 662. This is the regional. 662 leading the regional. And we got Acela train 2212 that already came by earlier that we got, and we'll get 2260 yet before we're done here. More action to come. Earlier in the video, we had Keystone Train 647 lead Northeast Regional 186 right in front of us here at Cornwells. That was ACS-64 639 with cab car 9643 on the Keystone, and we had 651 on the Regional 186. We got the Crescent train here coming south. Crescent train 19, ACS-64 leading. We got ACS-64, 663! We got ACS-64, 663. More trains, more action to come. Here we got Amtrak Northeast Regional Train 156. Zipping by on the local track here, ready to come into Metro Park. ACS-64, 664! The special engine that led the SEPTA push-pull bombardier sets to Philadelphia. More trains, more action to come. Here we got ACS-64, 665, another engine I needed. I finally got, yes! Pulling in on the Keystone set here. This has got to be train 652, I'm guessing. Cab car is 9645, I think. Catch more as he's leaving out to New York. ACS-64 667. Yes, got him on the regional. And then here we got ACS-64 668 coming in with the Maryland Mark set. Coming in is a rarity that we filmed 668 here at 30th Street Station on the upper level for SEPTA, because you never get it up here. You'll usually get it on the lower level. But there's 668 in her glory, brand new. Engineer that gave us a peace sign. In the meantime, we got 9761 pulling in, pulling out. Here with rail cars 296, 9761, 296, 397, 396. 460, 459, and 413 with the push-pull set doing right now for SEPTA. Oh, we got rail cars 409, 282. 420 coming in, 668 leaving with the Maryland set. The Maryland set has cars 7705 of 1295, 7734 of Maryland, 7701, 7791, 7721, 7731, 7729, and cab car 7754 with the push pull setup 2401, 2550, 2521, 2510, 2507, 2514, and AM7 2306. 2306.
I called him the other morning.
We'll figure out which train this is when we get more action. More trains to come. Here we got Northeast Regional Train 126 coming north. ACS-64 leading. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. ACS-64. 669! Yes! I got ACS-64 669 heading on 126, leading 126 north. One of the second to last engines I really needed. They finally got them. Yes. More trains and more action to come here with 97 and 2262 due. More to come. At last, we finally got our late Keystone train 653 finally coming in to 30th Street Station. After being late by over an hour again from New York, the second one. Actually, the fourth one, I should say today. The fourth one. This is the fourth one. Now, we also got 656 coming in, so we'll wait for him also. Yes! I finally got it! Amtrak ACS-64 670, leading Keystone Train 653. I finally got the engine. I got them all. I don't believe it. I have the entire compilation of every ACS-64 Amtrak has. And there's 9644 as the cab car that's trailing. We will get him as he's leaving 30th Street here. More to come.